Hi, this is Heather Wilson, and I'm going to show you how to take attendance within your Google Classroom. Now, there might be another way to do that, but this is just one way I'm going to show you. You will go here to the Classwork tab, create a question, and then call that question, whatever the date happens to be. I like to leave it at short answer, but if you'd like to give them multiple choice, then you can say option 1, I'm here and ready to learn. Option 2, I'm here but I need some help, whatever. I like to leave it easy, short answer, and I'm just going to tell the students to type in your name. There we go. All right, now I'm going to go over here. Choose which classes I'd like to send it to. If it's just the one, just check the one. If you want to send it to all of your classes, you can do that here. You can choose specific students. I have 2 students in my class. If I only want one of them to answer the question, then I can uncheck or just choose the one student. I'm going to give this assignment a point value of 1. And give it a due date of whichever date I'm happening to take attendance for. If you'd like a specific time, let's say, for example, you want your students to check in by 8:30 a.m. every day. Then there's the due time for that assignment, or you can just leave that blank. Okay, here is where you will create a topic, so that all of your attendance questions go into one place, and then you uncheck that box. Now you will go up here and click Ask. This will now appear in the classwork stream. If you would like to create them for the whole week, you will have to do them one at a time. However, I'm going to make it 1 point. I'm going to make sure I have it in my attendance. I need to make sure that I'm making it for the date that it's due. Uncheck that box. Now what I can do up here is I can schedule that on that date and click schedule. So that 8 a.m. means it will show up on the timeline at 8 a.m. All right, so today is the 14th. I can see that 0 of my two students have turned that in. Now what I'm going to do is go answer the question as one of my students, and then I'll come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, now I'm back in that assignment. I've given my students the opportunity to answer. Let's say it's the next day, whatever. I see one of my students showed up and one of my students did not. So I can view that question and I can see, hey, she didn't show up. And she did. So I'm going to say turned in 1 point. Okay, then I will hit enter. That saves that 1 point. I'm going to return it, and then if I want to give Kiana a message, I could give her a message right there. And now we can see that Kiana's moved down to the graded spot. Kailani's still up here in the ungraded spot. Now what you can do if you'd like to create a spreadsheet of that is you can go right here to this gear and you can copy all grades to Google Sheets. Give it a moment to load. Or 2 moments. Okay, and now it has opened and you can see quite simply the question for April 14th is there in column E, and I can tell very quickly which student showed up that day and which student did not show up. If you have any questions or suggestions on how to make this better, please let me know. My name is Heather Wilson. My email address is wilsonh@skschools.org.